Hey folks, this episode is sponsored by City Traders Imperium. Now, what you might not know is CTI has the best funded account conditions up to $2 million, which is the most in the industry. Now, go check out the video I recorded with them to learn more about their incredible package where Trading Nut listeners get an exclusive deal. It includes access to their high-performance trader mastermind and funding program. What are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below or above and go check out that video. Right folks, here we are on Trading Nut YouTube channel. We've got Andy Peters in the house. We're about to walk through how he trades the Forex market. He's a crypto and Forex trader. We've got a crypto video coming up in the future, so stay tuned for that. But if you do want to find out about Andy's story, head over to the link below this video where you're going to get all the details. We've just done an amazing podcast that you've got to go and check out as well. Andy, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Well, look, let's jump into the chart, have a look at how you trade Forex, which you've just quickly showed me, and it looks really unique. He does it with Trendlines and a special tool and a few other things. So let's go and have a look at it.
Awesome. So one thing that I'm big on, obviously, is having a trade management tool. I do trade manually at times, but as you had said during our podcast, how do you manage your day? How do you go about with time management? And having a management tool, which you'll see here, I'll share. Can you see that, Cam, the little box?
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect. So what this does, this allows me to manage my trade. So it's almost hands-free. So you can take a trade on a horizontal break and or a trend line break. So unlike your typical MT4 where you're setting, a limit, a buy stop or anything like that, it's all horizontal. You can't really take it on the trend. So for me, it's like, why would I want to take a horizontal trade if it's really going to break a trend line? Because this thing could continue to buy up and tap it and not really break. So by utilizing this, if I'm trading US30, obviously we're at the top of the channel here. So being at the top of the channel with our swing high marker, this typically means that we're going to come back down at some point and retest the bottom part of this channel. So you can see we've got a swing high here, another swing low, a swing high, swing low. So I trade swing lows because I just love how they move. So in this case here, what I'd be looking at is with this swing low, we just had a swing high paint. Now, obviously these swing highs can repaint themselves if we continue to go higher. So what I would be trying to catch now is on the hour. So I would draw my trend line like that, and I would double click it and choose sell. So at this point, as soon as I put sell on there, I'm going to go into here. And I'm going to say, I want to take my trade. So you could have it send you a signal and or close the trade. So you can set trend lines to close a trade you're already in. So imagine if you entered, a buy right here like this, because you've got a swing low marker and a swing high. So the moment you have a swing low marker, you got a swing high, you build your structure. So right there's your structure. So you entered that trade here.
Hey guys, quick message from my sponsor Sage Capital. Now they provide education software and tools needed to increase anyone's ability to trade more successfully. Perfect for people who are either still learning, too busy, or just want to use professional grade strategies to build passive income. They've achieved high returns with relatively low risk and are available for auto copying today. Go to sagecapital.co.uk or click the link above and start auto trading today.
As this trade's going up, you don't want to get out of that trade until it comes down and breaks trend. So all you've got to do now is you've got your swing high, swing low, low right there. You can literally catch that structure like that. And if it breaks that trend, it will close out your original buy. You can run one off this swing low to that swing low and connect them to where it's like that. Because if you'll notice, those three there connect. So with it connecting like that, if it breaks that trend, that's when you're going to exit the trade. So what I'm looking for now is a sell on US30 on the 1 hour to break this. I would go in here, choose take my trade. I would trade it on candle close because I want it to actually close the hour candle past my trend line before it puts me in the trade. So if it just wicks it, it's not going to put me in that trade. I want it to close. So at this point down here, I'm going to choose my stop loss. I'm going to put a default for the current day. So it would look for anything current day zones or anything as soon as it entered that trade where it would put my stop loss automatically. The pips above my stop, I've put it 50 to give me a little bit of breather because it is US30, so it moves pretty heavy. Pips to protect. So US30, I said in our interview that, I like to protect 25 pips. US30 moves extremely heavy. So I'm going to protect US30 right now at 50 pips. And so as soon as it gets to 50 pips, it's going to protect that right there at that zone. My pullback trail stop, I do want to put that on there for true because I want it to be hands-free. And my time frame will be current. my lots to close. I will close. I'm going to enter this one on a standard. So I would close at 0.5, which is half my position at 50 pips. And then I would go down here and I can change this to a standard. And if I wanted to, I could risk a percentage. So if I put my lot size to 0 and change this to 1%, it would automatically calculate 1% of my account to enter that trade where my stop loss is. So that way I'm always risking 1%. So at this point here, I click OK, and we're done. You walk away, you go eat dinner, you go eat lunch with friends, you go on vacation, and that trade is managed. And as you can see at the bottom of my screen, I mean, these are all the pairs that I'll mark up and trade with. So typically on Sunday, I'll go in and draw all my trend lines. And I do get my trend lines themselves from looking at TradingView. So I do like going to TradingView. I like the tools here. I like how it looks, and I'll go through here and draw my trend lines. So as soon as I get this trend line drawn on here, I'll jump right on over to MT4 and reduplicate what I'm doing here to MT4. That way, bam, a trend line break, another trend line break. I've got my trend line break for the buy. That was our zone to exit. I mean, so all that there, I just put over to MT4 and then let MT4 manage that trade for me. So if it's a busy week or I know I'm going to be traveling or be at the PIP lab doing a lot of educational stuff and mentorships, I'm trading hands-free. So
awesome. Brilliant. Look, that's it's a really unique way to approach it. And the channels indicator that you've got there, what was that again? Sorry, I missed that bit.
This one here.
The
trade management.
Yeah.
So it's the Market Master trend lines.
Oh, sorry, the channels that the price is ranging between.
Oh, right here. So yeah. This is a custom coded channel. It does represent almost like the Bollinger Bands, but all this is custom coded within the Market Master trend lines. So as you can see here, where it goes from red to green and green and green, anytime these lifelines is what they're called turns green, it's a signal for you're going to continue to buy. And you can actually take the trades on the color. So you can set the software to where if it turns green, you're going to buy. When it turns red, you're going to sell. So when they start changing colors, it'll automatically take the trades for you. It's almost cheating. And when I say that, if you look at US30, because we know how US30 trades on like the minute. So for people that are scalping, because that's how my style used to be. I used to be just a scalper at 1 minute on US30. I literally tell people that, I mean, this is cheating. There's no way around it. You've got these swing high, swing low markers before all these big moves. So you can see here, like this swing high, swing low. The moment you see this swing low, you've got roughly 10 minutes before it comes back up. So as soon as you see that swing low marker right there, you're going to build structure. So your structure is going to look just like that right there. Boom, swing low, it breaks, retest. You've got drawdown at 12 pips, and then boom, you're up 129 pips, 153 pips. I mean, and you can do this all day. Swing high marker, swing low marker. You find structure. It doesn't exist because it's a zone. So then your zone is that break right there. And boom, it broke, went up and hit 23 pips, quick little scalp. And I mean, you can do this all day. You just connect the dots. That's it.
Awesome. Very interesting way that you trade there. Now, look, Andy, I know we're going to jump into another video in a second, and this will be coming live on the channel soon, guys. So if you do want to see that, then do remember to subscribe and hit like and hit the notifications bell. But before we wrap up on this one, what's the best way for the guys to get hold of you?
So Instagram, _AndyPeters_ is going to be the best way to reach me. That's where I'm most active at. Shoot me a DM. Let's chat. Let's have some fun and see what we can do.
Cool. Well, look, guys, as I mentioned, we've got another video coming up with how he marks up crypto, which is very different from what I can see. You're going to get to see that in a coming week. So please do hit subscribe, hit like, click that little notifications bell, and click all so you do get notified when it does come live. And if you do want to check out the full podcast we did with Andy, then there's a link below this video as well. Guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.